Yes, people, welcome back to Vinny's Voice. I'm fortunate to be joined by Jordan today. Jordan,
Let's
how are you?
go. All good, brother. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, thank you for being here. Now, this interview won't be possible without your buddy Cole, so I'll ask this question
Yeah, how's
from
the call, my brother? Let's
behalf
go.
of on behalf of him. Did you watch his last fight that he fought on
But you know
Saturday?
what, bro? I actually didn't get to tune into college fight. I actually had my own event running on the same night. I'm also a boxing promoter in Ireland, so I had a fight running the same night with 17 fights on, so I was a busy man on Saturday.
No, all good. Well, yeah, Cole did manage to get the I think yeah second round knockout.
Yes, nice.
So
He
yeah.
deserves. He's a good lad. Cole's a good
Yeah,
lad.
exactly. Now, you spoke about running your own promotion, a crown promotion, is that correct?
Round boxing promotion, brother. Yeah, soon to be
Yeah,
the number one in Ireland. Watch this space,
yeah,
brother. Watch,
yeah, for
watch it.
sure. I'd like to ask you what made you want to start your own boxing promotion in Ireland in the first place?
Bro, like realistically, the reason I wanted to start a boxing promotion, 2 years ago I started boxing after never boxing in my whole life. 2 years ago to this day now, I've achieved so much in 2 years, and it says, why not give back to people and let them achieve the same things in life and come from where I've came from, absolutely nothing, and build something from it. I've have nothing growing up in life, and when I started this off, I came in and took over the scene, won an international title. Fucking, I can't even get a fight now. Nobody wants to fight me, so I had to step over to a new game. I signed the contract with the BKFC, so yeah, so I just said, why not give other people the opportunities to step in the ring and achieve things in life? You never know where it can take you. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's an interesting one, but look, I'm grateful that I'm able to do it and give back to lads because, boxing can save people's lives, brother.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. You
You
did
know?
mention you obviously unfortunately can't get opponents now, but yeah, Cole also told
Yes,
me this as
bro.
well. You could have been on the Misfit 17 Dublin card, if you can disclose, what was that process like and how close was that of actually happening?
No, to be honest, like I've reached out to Mams Taylor a couple of times to shoot me shot, and he's always replied back. But like Misfits has big names on the show now, and I think now for up and coming lads like myself, it's going to be very hard for people to get a shot with the likes of Tony Ferguson coming in, Darren Till coming in. You've saw Poppy and all in there, all these big names, and like the likes of Ben Williams, he got in there at the right time. You know what I mean? But maybe down the line, if Mavs Taylor wants to get me and Ben over the line, let's fucking do it. Ireland versus Irish. Me and Ben can run it. Anyway, I can cut down to 65 kilo for that fight if we need to get it done. Mavs Taylor, you know I'm ready, brother.
Yeah, for sure. I mean the Dublin
OJ
card.
called me out once or twice, and he's a duck also. You know what I mean? So all these boys are all talk. I'm here to fight, and this is what I'm here for: fighting. And I don't turn down fights. I get a phone call tomorrow. I'm in that ring the day after if it's there for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. And you mentioned OJ, and OJ has been doing his thing on brand risk Aiden Ross's
Brand risk,
promotion.
yeah. So another one also there, Brendan Kelly. As you see, and I beat Brendan
Yeah, you fought
Kelly.
him as well.
He quit on the still second round and won the ICB international title. Brendan Kelly is at this stepping into brand risk and he's doing bits in there. Brendan Kelly is a good friend of mine. Me and Brendan always chat and check in on each other. He's a good man. But Brendan is open for the potential rematch. And hopefully, if Jordan Gale or Aidan Ross get their finger out, we can get that over the line in 2026 because that one would be very interesting. But we know who's coming home with the win in that rematch again, brother. You know what I mean? There's only one king in this game.
Exactly, you've been undefeated. Well, your first fight was a loss,
First
and
fight was
now
against Mikey Rizzo, which is
Mikey
Mikey
Rizzo.
Rizzo was a professional fighter. Mikey Rizzo had heaps of fights. I only stepped in for my first fight. I lost. I went to the judge's decision. After that, I never let another fight go to the decision. I don't let the judges decide my fights. I just take them out.
Yeah, exactly.
You
And
know what I
on
mean,
your
brother?
boxing journey, been undefeated ever since. And to be honest, yeah, we need someone like you in the influencer boxing world because
Yes, bro.
I feel like let's just say, well, I'll just say I feel it's been a bit too serious. We need more people on the mic, and I think yeah, you and
Yes.
whenever Ben is so good on the mic. Like
Yeah,
whenever
Ben's a very good friend of mine. Ben is a very good friend of mine, and you know what? Ben's had some big fights, and I'm proud of Ben and what he's done. My career has came from Ben's promotion. I'm always grateful for Ben for giving me the opportunity to get on to UCC and achieve what I've achieved from his promotion. But I moved on and to something bigger and better. Also, has Ben. Ben is doing good things. But if Misfits ever comes back to Ireland, me and Ben could maybe run a fight together. You know what I mean? You never know what can come here in Ireland. Two Irish men fighting each other is big news if that's ever announced.
yeah, for sure, you and Ben could be a potential tag team, perhaps. So,
Hundred percent.
if you had to pick, you know, an opposition for you and Ben, who would you guys fight in a tag team match when that
Um,
occurs?
well, look, Ben needs the rematch off Jarvis, and then again, like you have Fez Batista out there, you have OJ Rose, you have all these guys in that weight division. You know what I mean? But I don't think anyone want the smoke off us. You know what I mean? Ben's getting in there doing his thing. I'm doing my thing, but obviously not on a large scale as Ben. But look, in February, I am making my BKFC debut on Conor McGregor's bare-knuckle promotion. So after that, I'm gonna make some noise, brother.
Yeah. I saw that. I saw that post.
Yes.
Yeah, yesterday. So how did that opportunity come
It
around?
was a
Like
bold
getting
move I had to
away.
make, bro. Like I can't get any fights, and I'm a fighting man. You know what I mean? So, I reached out to Andrew Bakewell, and Andrew didn't think twice about it. He got me straight in there by signing the contract now soon. Um, I got a date for February. I just can't say where it's happening or anything like that, but it is happening. And in December, when I'm over my shoulder injury, I will be back into camp, and you will be seeing something big come from me on 28th of February, no doubt.
Yeah, for sure. Should be fine. But then excited to see you on BKFC. I think in terms of like
100%. The
The
bloodbath is
Misfits like
coming.
lads as well. I mean, if you know Ben the Bane Davis was also on BKFC. He fought Oscar. What's his name?
Yeah, look, you
Oscar.
have Arden Chambers and all on BKFC now.
Yeah.
Like, they're, when I was signed to Colossal Combat, they did reach out to me for a potential fight with Arden Chambers on Crypto Fight Night CFN. Obviously, it didn't happen. Arden Chambers obviously wanted someone with a larger following because he's a big name also. But the thing is, all these people with big followings look at me and they say, I ain't going in there getting whooped by this boy. You know what I mean? They don't want it. Because they all
Exactly.
know once they step in the ring with me, that's it, game over. You're fucked.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Exactly.
As Cole
So
Sterling said when I beat him,
yeah,
Jordan's going to be one of the biggest names in this game. And I tell you, what I've achieved since that fight with Cole Sterling has been big. You know what I mean?
yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, you got
I
like
even when
100k,
Cole Sterling landed in Ireland, I
views.
went to pick Cole up from the
Yeah.
airport and I was fighting him the next day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I'm all about respect, bro. Even in the ring, after the ring, I'm respect. I don't like talking shit. I don't like doing any of this. But look, you have to shoot your shots, call out your men, try to line yourself fights up. This is the game, you know what I mean? Some people not be happy with it, but we have to do our thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Same like I guess, well, I do interviews as well, you know. Sometimes it's a bit difficult to get the Misfits fighters, you know, a couple
Yeah,
people decline, a couple people obviously don't respond. So it's
yeah,
good. So I've obviously branched out. I've known about Cole and like known about like the smaller influencer boxing stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, and having yourself on as well. So truly appreciate, you know, everyone coming on, especially you as well.
Yeah, 100%, bro. And just like fighters should realise, it is good to talk about to the likes of people like you who push this out there
Yeah.
about themselves and let and push out the information that they're going to say themselves all the time. You know what I mean? Have an interview with you, let you put it up, people tune in to see. You know what I mean? It helps spread the news that you want to do. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And I appreciate everyone for coming on. Now, yeah, I want to speak about Ben again. Have you spoken to him in like recent times? Is he interested in getting back into the
I
Misfits
think
at
Ben is
all?
just dealing with a slight injury, but Ben has got plans to get back. Yeah, I think maybe he might go back with Jarvis now. I don't know 100%.
Yeah.
We never speak about that now. Me and Ben speak about other stuff. We are going to do like a partnership together and run a show together now soon with another promotion in Ireland. The three of us were going to come together and do one big massive show. But that's all we kind of talked about. Ben's fight news and his fight stuff. He keeps that a little bit personal. You know what I mean? So
Mm. Yeah, for sure.
But yes, but no doubt when Ben knows the news, everybody will know. You know what I mean?
Exactly, and
Yeah.
it's always a good fight when Ben's around,
Yeah, Ben's
and
an
hopefully,
interesting fighter. You know, he comes to fight. You know what I mean? Like all
yeah,
others, he comes to fight.
exactly, and hopefully one day, God willing, you also get that Misfits opportunity, and we get to see both of
100%.
you
I'll be
on a
waiting.
Dublin
I'll be
card
waiting
or
on the
Belfast
call.
or wherever in Ireland,
Yes.
because the Irish always turn out. Now, go back to obviously you've been running your promotion. I'd like to ask you what's been like sort of the most challenging part of running your promotion, and but also like
Yeah.
something that doesn't seem too hard from let's say an audience standpoint, but it's quite difficult from a promoter standpoint.
Well, it's all good for someone in the audience buying a ticket, but nobody sees on my end the weeks of work that go into matchmaking, production, ticket sales, fighter relations, all the stuff that comes with it. You know, there's a lot of work, but I love it. This is what I signed up for, the fight game. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I love it. I love seeing it when it's all finished at the end of the night when everything runs well. All fighters enjoyed that night. People who came to see the fights enjoyed that night. Do you know, bro, it's great.
Yeah, exactly, and yeah, I saw a couple clips on Instagram of your promotion and a couple clips of the fighters on it, and it seems pretty interesting what you guys are
Yeah.
doing up in Ireland. Now, would you say, because I would say you follow the influencer boxing scene quite closely, would you say uh, the influencer boxing scene is growing in Ireland at this point? Or are you just trying to
Yeah, well, realistically, bro, it's not. There's not many influencers in Ireland fighting. Like, you have Ben Williams, you have me. There's not many other fighters out here. Like, influencers aren't fighters, bro. Ben boxed when he was younger. I'm fighting on the streets since I'm a kid. Influencers aren't fighters, bro. And to be honest, why do you think I can't get fights? Because they're all ducking. They just take what they want to take, the easy options. You know what I mean? This is why I had to step into bare-knuckle, because I know I'm never going to be without a fight in that game. They're all dogs in there. You know what I mean? The fights
yeah,
will just keep rolling in, rolling in.
yeah. Yeah, you said you obviously haven't been able to get a fight. Well, are you aware of Anthony Taylor? Anthony Taylor from Misfits, his promotion CFL. I think
Yeah,
you
yeah. I did get reached out there sometime last year about him, but I didn't hear anything good about the promotion, so it didn't interest me, bro. I'm not here to be
yeah.
dogged or to be done dirty. You know what I mean? So,
Oh yeah, and
I'm a
also
loyal, one. So if I want something solid. You know what I mean?
mm, yeah, exactly, and yeah, AT they obviously don't pay as well.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm not here to get hurt and fucking bust up and
Exactly.
not be paid.
Yeah, yeah. That's what
I'm
that's
paying, I'm paying, I'm paying fighters on my own promotion in Ireland, so I don't see how these other companies can pay fighters. I pay fighters,
mm,
so how can these companies not pay fighters? Because they're all money grabbing fucking cunts. That's what I can say. Yeah,
yeah,
they don't give a fuck about fighters. My promotion is a fighter's first promotion. We get fighters pays, we get the massages before the fights, we make sure they get the royalty treatment, the fucking Mike Tyson walkout, the best of the best.
wow, wow. Especially for like a smaller because I've spoken to
Yeah.
obviously AT and Cole fought on a promotion called Breakout, so that's like even like I would say a lower level, like not to be disrespectful,
Yeah,
but it's
I
like
know the one. Yeah.
and like they don't get paid. And when I learned that the first time I was interviewing this guy, and I was like, oh, are you getting paid for the fight? And he's like, oh, we're not getting paid. I was like,
You look, you
really?
have to know your word, but what's the point to keep stepping in the ring for people for free when you can just
mm,
hold off, shoot your shot and bigger show, wait for that payday to come, don't rush it now. I know me word and I know I can get paid because I already know numbers that I'm getting offered. So, and this then again, I'm saying if I know I can make money and why not give back to fighters on my show and let them know that they can make something from me because I'm not greedy. It's no point of being greedy. You'll burn your bridges with everybody. Nobody will want to deal with you.
yeah. So would you say just mainly like from your standpoint, like greed? That's why these people
Yes,
don't pay.
100%.
Just pretty much greed. Yeah, because
100%.
I mean, yeah. Would you say like you guys well talk about the more like business standpoint now because obviously at the end of the day you do want to make
Fight game is
money.
business though at the end of the day, brother.
Yeah,
But you have to respect your fighters. Without the fighters,
exactly.
there is no promotion. There's no promotion without the
Yeah.
fighters. You know what I mean? So respect them, give them what they deserve. Maybe if not even the first couple of fights, pay your last three fights in the night. Like give the main fights what they deserve. You know what I mean? The good fights. When your company starts generating money, then maybe look after everybody. Give everybody a piece of cake. There's enough for us all to eat. There's no point of being miserable about it. Burning your bridges with everybody, not having anybody liking you, fucking just being bad mouth behind your back. Give people something good to talk about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully, yeah, because Cole mentioned this to me as well, because amateur fights have to be fought with head guards, like amateur boxing fights,
Yeah,
but obviously they don't wear head guards, so I think it was like a way, like something like a kickboxing promotion, like
yeah,
they like uh what's the word I'm looking for? Sanction the fight. So obviously,
yeah,
and then they say obviously you can't throw kicks or whatever because well, yeah, or they punch or
yeah,
something like that. So that's how they don't have the head guards and all that. So technically, what you're saying, they can actually pay, but
yeah,
they just
100%.
choose. Well, it's their decision. Obviously, I'm not trying to burn
And
it
that's
like
like even
burn any
even my
bridges,
my
but yeah,
my, la- my
they
last
don't
two
need to.
shows, my last two
Yeah.
shows, I paid the fighters, and I didn't get paid myself. I paid the fighters first. I'm not about being
Wow.
paid. The money will come, but then again, how can you run a promotion without fighters? Do you know what I mean? Make sure the
Yeah.
fighters are looked after. The fighters know what they're signing up for. They know there's something there for them. They're gonna want to come back again and again and again. They're gonna talk about your show. There's gonna be more people interested in fighting on your show. Before you know it, you're gonna have the best fighters in the country wanting to fight on your show. You're gonna have the best name. Then the money will come. You line your own pocket up. You know what I mean? But first, build something good from it. Do you know what I mean? Don't put dirt on your name, your promotion's name.
Yeah. So yeah. With your promotion as well. Would you mainly just get fighters from Ireland, or are you okay with
Yes, well, our last two shows was just Irish fighters.
yeah.
Our last show we did bring a guy over, Liam Turbo, from Wales. We brought him over to fight Thomas Cardy's brother, an Irish heavyweight. But there was some complications in the show, and
Hmm.
halfway through the show, it got shut down by authorities. It was out of our control over some trouble that broke out halfway through the show. But we will. I've been talking to the Crip there yesterday. He was over from the UK. Have you ever heard of the Crip? He's 19
No.
now. He was over here with me yesterday. We were talking about something for December for him. I've also got contacts like Cole. I've got Cake
Yeah.
Paul. I've got all the
Oh
American
yeah.
guys. You know what I mean? So I've got good contacts. When things start going well for me, if I get big sponsorship deals through the company, I will no bother put my hand in my pocket and bring them over out of that. And it's all about growing the promotion at the end of the day.
Yeah. Exactly. And like yeah, Cole. Yeah, definitely get more like the Americans are quite good because obviously I've been
Definitely.
like the promotion Cole was and I interviewed some of them. I think Cole. I think SOG said he knows you.
Yeah, he's a fucking
Yeah.
shithead. He is, you know that. He's a
Exactly.
fucking pisshead little woman. He keeps commenting on everyone's stuff. He's fucking shit. He's a little turkey. He's a little fat fuck. I wouldn't even fight him. He's a clout chaser. Yeah, so there I actually have an exciting bit of news. So on my show in December, Fez Batista's gonna come over to support me.
Oh wow.
He's coming over. Yeah, for me and Fez chat a lot as well. He's a good guy. He's gonna come over to me show in December. I think he's gonna jump on the commentary team. He's gonna
Yeah.
talk to all my boys and stuff, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's good. I have good contacts in the game and I like making moves, you know what I mean? So
Exactly. Yeah, good. Yeah, contact as well. Like, for
all
example,
about the
my
networking
contact
in this
is
game,
like
brother.
my minimal contact in the game. Such as Cole. Like, he was so kind enough to get this sorted, and hopefully, I get more bigger interviews as well. Now,
100%, bro. Look at whatever I can do to share and push for you. I will do also, bro. So don't worry.
I appreciate you. Genuinely appreciate you.
Anytime, brother.
Thank you. Now, we're gonna wrap up the interview here. So my last question is to you. I asked this at the end of all my interviews: is what is your personal best quote or piece of advice you've ever heard or received?
Well, received. I don't really take other people's advice. I like taking in my own stuff. But one thing I will say, if you have a dream, go for it. Because only you have your vision and only you can set your eyes on what you want. And never listen to anybody else. If you have something, go for it. Because if you don't, you'll be kicking yourself for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? So just, if you have a dream, go for it. That's all I'm just saying, yeah?
There we have it.
If you
Thank you
have a
so much.
dream, go for it.
Thank
Right,
you.
brother. Thank you so much. Right. Thank you, bro. You're a gent.